Even before I was chosen to represent the women of the world, I always considered myself to be first and foremost a Filipina. I have always been proud of our culture, of our people, of our creative spirit.
And I want to learn more with you. Together, we can be prouder, stronger, in a time that we all need to be proud Filipinos. Kultura 101 with Kat.
Kumusta kayong lahat? Nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo dahil pinili nyo ako samahan sa kauna-unahang episode ng Kultura 101 with Kat. Let's go!
Hi guys! Hindi ako scholar ng Philippine arts and culture ha. Like you guys, I am just hungry to learn more about our arts and our culture.
Being an ambassador of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, I find that there is so much information.
Here at the National Museum of the Philippines.
Reference material, footage, photos, and research that I can share with you. I hope you can always join me in this special vlog. Every episode, I will be sharing what I have learned about aspects of our art and culture. All of them bring me so much pride.
I want to see more, learn more, and know more at sana ganun ang effect sa inyo ng Kultura 101 with Kat.
I-explore na natin ang mga pamamaraan on how indigenous Filipinos adorn themselves. Tara, magparikitan tayo.
More than just bling, the jewelry and accessories of our indigenous people say so much about their sense of color, style, and beauty.
Noon pa man, mahilig ang Pinoy sa parikitan. Even before we were colonized, the islands were a rich source of gold ore. These gold artifacts from the Ayala Museum collection date back to the 12th century, almost 300 years before we were colonized by Spain.
All these pieces accompanied the dead on their journeys into the afterlife and were excavated from burial sites. But they were also worn in everyday life. So in life and in death, pre-Hispanic Filipinos showed great style and flair. Pre-Hispanic Filipinos were expert craftsmen or dalubhasa ng manlilikha at working gold into bracelets, earrings, cuffs, necklaces, beads, and components. This is proof of both the artistic as well as the technical skill of the pre-colonial Filipinos.
When it comes to personal adornment, our indigenous peoples are known for their love of color and material. Beads ang paborito nilang gamitin. Look at their heirloom necklaces of the Kalinga of northern Luzon. These beads come from all over the world and were traded into cordilleras from as far as Venice and Russia in Europe, and China and India and Asia.
Imagine the journey of these beads. Global trading point ang bansa natin noon pa man. But even if these beads are from other lands, the Kalinga gave each bead a name and specific value. These long necklaces, called pilakid, are heirlooms that showed the family's social status and wealth. Each bead in this fabulous necklace had a specific economic value. So, they weren't just decorations for the body, they were also investments in material wealth. Among the gadang of Paracelis and Cordillera, small trade beads were used to decorate their clothing. Look at how small these beads are. It took a lot of work and discipline to attach each of these individual beads onto the textile. No gadang outfit is complete without these beads. And not only the women's outfits, but the men's also. For many of our indigenous peoples, the men are just as gorgeously adorned as the women.
Sipag at tiyaga talaga. These are the qualities that enable the gadang to continue making their intricate attire. back in 2018, I was super excited to have the experience to not only explore Mindanao for the very first time, but to find myself in the beautiful area of Lake Cebu, which is home to the Tiboli. You guys remember this? Dito ako sumakay, na naka-Tiboli princess attire ako. One of the most memorable trips talaga para sa akin sa South Cotabato, Mindanao. And it was such an immersive experience because I actually had the opportunity to wear one of their traditional dress, complete with the beautiful accessories, and it was an experience like no other.
And as a woman, I felt so humbled to see how the Tiboli women were using their skills to create beautiful, traditional pieces. Their skill benefited their families, their communities, and their culture as a whole. When I put on a complete Tiboli outfit, I was wearing a culture of beauty and skill. Every element of the traditional Tiboli outfit shows their love for adornment. Beads, bells, brass belts, and wooden combs. Lahat!
Pero, di magulo ang effect. Everything is coordinated and pleasing to the eyes. And the commercial bead necklaces that they make work so well with contemporary fashion. Different piece ba ka mo? Grabe, the love for color of all different variations, a disciplined sense of design, and a really good use of technical skill. Makikita natin na buhay pa rin ang kultura at estetiko nila.
But it isn't only in beads and jewelry that we see the love for design and adornment. Sometimes adornment also proclaims status and bravery.
Among the people of the Cordillera, the tattoo is not just something that you can wear because you want to. The tattoos of the Kalinga were only reserved for headhunters and warriors, and their wives and daughters. You had to deserve a tattoo by showing your bravery and your leadership.
My national costume for the Miss Universe competition was inspired by the traditional pintalo tattoos and the tattoos of the Kalinga.
I wanted to showcase not only the beauty, but also the bravery and the power of the people who deserve to wear these tattoos.
Pagdating naman sa makeup, ang mga yakan ay may sariling sining. It's called tanyak-tanyak. It is made from white rice flour and water. Bamboo instruments are used to stamp the designs on the face. The patterns echo the very intricate geometrics that are found in yakan textiles. Both men and women use the tanyak-tanyak during weddings and important occasions.
Beads, makeup, tattoos. Our indigenous people have always found ways to adorn their body with pride and a joyful sense of self.
We can support the traditional craftsmen by patronizing their work. I always make an effort too, but I also see their work as an inspiration for modern design.
In my trips all over the Philippines, I saw with my own eyes the beauty and skill that went into making stunning, handcrafted pieces of jewelry. I thought, how can I come up with a modern piece that captures the essence of our people, the beauty of our country?
I think something that really drew me towards the symbolism of the Filipino flag is it's something that we're proud of. It's something that represents the country as a whole, and that's the spirit that I wanted to carry as I was on stage and I was representing our country of the Philippines. And ang gusto ko talaga, isang watawat na maaaring suot to be also in a respectful, but also artistically interpretive way. And that's how I came up with the ear cuff.
Lahat tayo may sariling kakayahan na mag-interpret ng Filipino symbols. Lahat tayo kayang magsuot ng mga maririkit na palamuti na nagsasabing, Pinoy ako! The beauty that we create and wear on the outside is a reflection of our own souls. We see that in each and every adornment worn by our indigenous peoples. Don't just admire, Learn more about the pieces. More important, learn about our fellow Filipinos. Their culture and art will enrich and transform you.
Sana'y nagustuhan nyo ang ating unang pagsuri sa Kultura 101. Ako si Kat, Goodwill Ambassador of the National Commission of Culture and the Arts and a proud Filipina. And I want you to be proud too. Join me next week as we discover more to be proud of on Kultura 101 with Kat. Kita-kits! Usapang fashion tayo. Specifically, usapang hobby.